And we're recording. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the pod. But first, we got to tell you our tour dates that don't exist. Do you have any?
Yeah, I'm booked in Georgia, but I think I'm gonna cancel that. And
Okay.
then allegedly I got booked 6 months ago for something in January in Florida, but now I'm not sure that's gonna happen. So
I
um
mean, it's Florida. It might.
yeah, that's what I'm saying is that might happen, but yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna do much more for the winter. It's looking pretty hectic out there, and
Yeah.
I don't want
That
to fly to a place and have them cancel it midweek, and we'll talk about that because Cory did that today. And
That's Myles
so,
Weber, by the way. That my voice didn't just get
oh,
way cooler. That's
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
our
we forgot.
guest who's
You
there.
have
Well,
tour dates
actually,
to promote,
maybe. Do you have
Myles?
any? Do you have any?
Oh
Yeah.
God. I mean, there's one in Northern California at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento next month, but I'm not
Hey,
anticipating that to stand
oh
either
yeah,
because
Is that one?
California's a
California.
real big
Yeah.
shutdown state.
Was
Oh
that one
yeah.
gonna be outside or was it gonna be inside in their new?
I mean, it was gonna be inside at
Wow.
first, and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
now they had to just switch back to outside, but they just switched
Yeah.
back to outside and it rained, and so she's trying to figure all of that out. And I'm like,
Ugh.
yeah, you just might not be able to do it, unfortunately.
Poor these poor. I mean, poor us, poor them. Jenny's.
All of it. She's been
Yeah,
a trooper the whole time though.
she
She's
has.
been busting her ass to keep that club going.
That's what I.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. It's like good
pivoting.
for her pivoting. I love it.
Yes.
I will be in Appleton, Wisconsin next week at Skyline Comedy Club for 2 nights. We started at 5 shows, then down to 4. Now we're down to 3. So who knows? Maybe I'll just be visiting Appleton, Wisconsin. Uh,
So much to
'cause
see.
the flight's paid for and the hotel's paid for. So I'll be there. I just don't know if I'll be doing shows.
Weren't they
We'll
at
talk.
25% capacity?
They're down to 25% capacity. Yeah, they had to reduce
I just
again.
did it
So
Halloween weekend. I just did it. Me and
okay.
Chelsea did it. And yeah, it was like 50 capacity, but I mean, not a lot of people were out for the weekend.
Oof, we had Halloween too. Interesting.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
no restrictions, but we just had 25% capacity anyway.
Because
That's
it
just
was
what I
Andrew.
told people. I was like, nah, it's limited. It's because of the government. That's why there's nobody here.
I'm really cautious. I care for your safety first.
Yeah. I will leave. That was my favorite part. It's like, the famous comics that could get canceled when they book dates. They were like, if I show up and things are not right, I promise I will cancel.
I'll walk
And it's like,
off.
nothing's been going right. So don't.
Well,
you're
also
gonna
those
cancel.
same people are like putting on their Instagram stories like, just stay home, don't do gigs. You're a millionaire.
Sure,
Like
sure.
that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
easy
yeah.
for you to say.
Very
Yeah.
easy for them to say.
All right.
Okay.
3 second pause.
So no tour dates, I guess, is the point of that segment.
We're doing Zoom stuff. Are you guys doing
Yeah.
any? Yeah, I've started doing Zoom shows. So I mean,
Well, yeah, I'm a regular on the Nowhere comedy circuit, so
find
pop
'em
up there
there.
once in a while. Yeah, once.
Yeah, they're doing
There
a
you
good
go.
job. I do a bunch of corporate Zooms, about one a week. They pay great and they're very, very easy. So yeah, you guys get in on
I've
that.
got an OnlyFans, so let's go.
Sorry, holiday parties. I don't want
Yeah, I'm starting to try and
to
book those up myself.
hurt
So yeah,
hurt
man,
those
that's
Jews' feelings.
yeah.
All right, 3 second pause. Welcome back to Homeschool, the podcast where we write 5 pages of jokes a week and 3 good ones. Good pages or
Ah.
good jokes?
3 good jokes. Come
Okay.
on, that's not true. Our ghostwriter Phil Kopsinski writes most of the good ones.
That's true. Our jokes are like the 3 ugly strippers at a deja vu.
Yeah, and just like the strippers, Phil has ghosted us the last couple weeks, but I slid a 20 in his garter belt, so the monologue is fire this week.
All right. President-elect Joe Biden announced his new coronavirus task force. It will include a group of scientists and leading virus experts, as well as the ShamWow guy.
Ah, that's good. Hopefully, it's a peaceful transition from the My Pillow guy. But yeah,
Trump doesn't
those
like
rigs are really
transitioning.
good. Yeah,
I
Those
mean, I
rigs
think
are-
the ShamWow guy does a lot of coke. So I mean, at the very least, a lot's gonna get done very quickly.
Him and Hunter Biden will get along great.
it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be so. It's gonna be.
They're gonna be doing
uh,
lines off his laptop.
Those rags, the ShamWow rags, are really good for cleaning surfaces that COVID has been on. Plus, I hear if you sniff OxyClean, it cures coronavirus.
Oh, perfect. I prefer Mr. Clean, but also isn't the OxyClean guy dead?
So is Joe Biden, basically. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not false. So yeah.
Besides being dead, we know Biden will never spread COVID because he'll know immediately if he loses his sense of smell.
that's a good point. That's a great joke, great point, excellent all around. Well done, team. Hey, let's check in with the current administration's COVID task force. Mike Pence, the head of the task force, canceled his vacation after backlash. I don't know. That guy deserves a break. They've worked really hard to spread the coronavirus everywhere. Oh, that's not their job. Weird.
In order to stay safe, I hear he was planning to go somewhere dry and arid that nobody visits.
His wife's vagina. But seriously, folks, can you blame him for going on vacation? Everyone in the White House has COVID. I'd want to get out of there too.
Yeah, 5 new members of Trump's staff got coronavirus, including Ben Carson.
That's crazy. Trump has 2 black friends and he gave them both coronavirus.
Well, he had 2 black friends. Now he has 1, maybe. We'll see.
He's got 1 left.
TBD.
The day is young.
I haven't checked the news.
Maybe the plan is for everyone in the White House to get COVID so Biden doesn't want to move in anymore.
Yeah. All these presidents have political scandals, and they're hard to keep track of. Like Watergate, Spygate, Fumigate.
Trump clearly doesn't want to leave the White House and has yet to concede the election, claiming widespread voter fraud, but only on his vote. The Senate seats and the House seats they won are totally legit. So.
Oh, yeah. And all the uncounted Arizona votes are legal until he lost the state. Then they were fake as his and everyone in Arizona's skin color.
Arizona, the state with the most white people of color. What is that color?
The same as the rocks in the Grand Canyon.
The same as
the same as the rocks in the Grand Canyon. They just all look that orange.
Red rocks.
Exactly.
Kind of goes from red to brown to orange.
It's like the threat level.
It's just their tan
It's funny
line.
it's funny the Democrats cheated and they still let Mitch McConnell win. It's a smart strategy, because no one suspects it except for Trump, Because if you're a DNF student, you start handing in tests with 100% scores, teacher's going to get suspicious. You got to be like me in high school, get a few answers wrong on purpose, cheat your way to a C+.
Right. Cheat off the half Asian kid.
Yeah.
Pfizer vaccine, that's coming out, relies on new technology, 5G. I'm excited to get a vaccine from the same company that gave us Viagra. Maybe it'll be like a 2-for-1 thing, like my shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, that'll be good. I mean, your insurance only covers $6 a month, so. Vaccine or not, Biden says he understands there will be no honeymoon phase for his presidency, but rest assured, honeymoon or not, we're getting fucked.
Yeah. Speaking of fucked, COVID cases are up to 10 million.
11 million.
Oh, 11. Well, that was half an hour
busy
ago.
hour.
It's been crazy.
Wow. Well, but either way, Donald Trump is demanding a recount.
Yeah, he already stopped the count because they can't count that high anyway. So
Trump's campaign advisor said concede is not in their vocabulary. You'd think they thought it was consent.
They've certainly conceded the social media war, to the left now flocking to their new favorite app, Parler. It's a safe space, It's the equivalent of the internet locking its car door when it sees a black guy.
Parler lets people be racist in their bathrobe rather than their Klan robe. So it's very
convenient.
convenient.
Hey, Republicans are showing their Southern charm by claiming Kamala Harris slept her way to the top. Perfect VP candidate, Sleepy Joe and Sleep With Me Kamala.
Unlike Donald Trump, who worked very hard all on his own with no help from anybody.
Absolutely.
Got to
the
the
only
top
time,
by
the only
being
time
a
he
bottom.
started from zero was when he went bankrupt 6 times, but that's only because they count debt.
Stop the count. Stop the count.
Stop the count.
Scientists, you remember them? They warned the climate crisis could kill off the home of the great tits. How's that?
Your mom's home is going away?
It's a bird, you moron.
Well, ladies, if you see me with binoculars outside your window, it's because I heard you had great tits.
My favorite bird is a swallow.
Oh, I hope she has swallows too.
You hope my mom swallows? I'm glad she didn't, you know?
I wish she was, but
Trump again. He's going to try and win the election in the courts, you know? But there's a national moratorium on evictions, so I think Trump is just going to stay in the White House. Squatters' rights, baby. You can't kick them out.
good plan. That expires in December, so we'll see what happens with it.
Oh, shit.
But, the joke is false, Cory. Hey, the New York Jets players found hidden camera in the locker room of their practice facility.
Is that right?
So far, they're a winless football team. So what are you trying to film? Maybe they're trying to get naked photos of the players and blackmail them to play better?
You can't say blackmail.
Oh,
it's canceled.
It's not anymore. After Trump took over the post office, no more blackmail.
Blackmails, naked photos of well, on the plus side, when football doesn't work out, at least they have a head start on their OnlyFans account.
Hey, Jets just have lonely fans.
Oh. Speaking of lonely, after masturbating on a Zoom call, Jeffrey Toobin was fired from the New Yorker. It was a surprise, but, hopefully something else will pop up for him.
Yeah, it took a while for the New Yorker to make the decision because it's hard to pull it off when people are watching.
Netflix, we've all been watching all of Netflix. Their prices are going up. That sounds like a problem for my ex-girlfriend.
Well, sounds like a problem for my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend.
North Dakota hospitals are at 100% full and understaffed. So any hospital workers that have tested positive but are asymptomatic are required to work still.
That's crazy. Yeah, COVID patients are having a hard time surviving since they live in North Dakota and have nothing to live for.
Oh. Britney Spears lost her lawsuit to win her freedom. She's refusing to perform until her dad lets her out of his control. Me too. I'm refusing to perform until my daddy lets me be free.
Your daddy?
Yeah, Governor Jay Inslee.
Yeah, well,
quite
you got
cuck over here. We're back in lockdown in Washington, and also toilet paper is already gone from the shelves. This really feels like Groundhog Year.
Something brown's gonna pop out of a hole. Right.
Joe
Rogan, boy, Alex Trebek passed away. Sad to hear that. And Joe Rogan,
because of Joe Rogan.
yeah. Just forgot to write the setup to the joke down, but anyway, Joe Rogan has 66-1 odds to be the new host of Jeopardy. I think that's a fun career switch for him, but then he'd actually have to learn some facts.
Oof. His show is like the opposite of Jeopardy. Questions everything, learns nothing.
Donald Trump reportedly got offered a book deal for $100 million. It's 200 blank pages, just like his healthcare plan.
100 million. He's not a great negotiator. He counteroffered for $10 million a word, or whichever is more.
Like me taking a deal at a comedy club. 50% of the door. Yeah, it's just going to be a list of the names of everyone who got COVID. So good news, there will be a sequel.
Ooh, a second wave of Donald Trump books. Very exciting.
Hey, I read dogs can detect coronavirus just by smelling the urine of an infected person. So I'm going to get a seeing eye dog to sniff the sidewalks while I'm walking. It's my peeing eye dog.
That's where Myles makes fun of us.
I mean, I've got handicapped dogs here, so I mean, like,
no judgment.
Yeah, no judgment. I'll take the dog pun. It's okay. I'll allow it.
All right, the judge ruled it in. We're not going to replay.
Are you guys excited for Thanksgiving? Are you excited for Thanksgiving, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm going to do a Friendsgiving, giving my friends coronavirus.
Oh, I thought it was just going to be you staying home alone.
Well, that's my only friend. So.
Only friends page.
Yeah. Hey, remember when the conservatives won 306 electoral votes and told us it was a blowout and told us to stop whining? Mm-hmm. Remember when we stopped whining? Yeah, that's besides the point. But they should be better than us 4 years ago.
Uh-huh. Who cares? Part of winning is enjoying the other team whine about how it's not fair. let him cry himself out. You know, I want
Yeah.
to watch I want to watch Phil Jackson complain about the refs. It's great.
Yeah, sure. Someone shake that baby. Anyway, stop burning down a CVS because you want health care. That is my only health care, and my penis is burning. So
Your CVS and Andrew's penis are both burning. CVS, our sponsor this week.
Cory's
CVS.
vaginal sickness.
Oh, coronavirus shithole. Got any other CVS? What else? CVS. Cunt, vagina.
Snatch.
Sears.
There it is.
There you go.
Boom.
Right.
There, and they're no longer our sponsor, but that was fun, so it was worth it. Myles Weber.